Hello everyone and welcome back to another Shinaka2 video. Today I have a topic which is I feel like I'm running out of things to talk about. And yeah, that's basically the topic. I don't know if that's a good topic to talk about or not, but the problem is I'm running out of topics to talk about, so I have to talk about it because I have nothing else to talk about. Now, the thing is, when I first started this channel, I thought I would have infinite things to talk about, right? If you run out of stuff to talk about, you can always just talk about not having enough stuff to talk about. And if you finish that, you can talk about talking about not having enough stuff to talk about, and you can just go on from there. And the thing is, there are infinite things I could talk about, but I think there are a finite amount of interesting things I can talk about and things that you guys would enjoy. Now, that's kind of why I don't upload as much or daily. I still want to. It's just that I can't think of a good topic. Now, when I started this channel, I told myself that even if I didn't have a topic, I could just recap my day. And it doesn't have to be a long video either. And I think that's what I should continue to try and aim for. Just daily videos. I don't really care about if it's extremely high quality, but I just try and make the videos just consistent, and although they might not be the best, I just still upload them, right? And I think that's a better way to think. Now I have a lot of interesting stories. I think I haven't read through my journal in a long time. I should do that too, so I can recount some interesting stories. In fact, I haven't journaled for the past 2 days. That's a record. That's actually probably a record, except for maybe on vacation, because I haven't been sleeping well these past 2 days. Because it's the first 2 days I've actually had a deadline for something. Okay, well this segues into another story, so I guess I'll title this something different maybe. But these past 2 days I've been working on my graduation speech. I'm speaking at my graduation, and at first I thought the deadline was like tonight. So yesterday night I was like kind of like not doing it and procrastinating to tonight. But then I realized it was yesterday night. So yesterday I started working so frantically. And well, no, I actually started watching this TV show I've been watching called How I Met Your Mother. I watched it until like 2 a.m. and I was going to work because it was due at 4:55 a.m. because that's when our principal wakes up. I'm going to turn it into her. And so it got to like 2 and I was really tired. So I'm like, okay, I'll take a bit of a nap. And next thing you know, I wake up and it is 7 in the morning. And now I'm panicking, right? Because I need a speech. My speech isn't ready at all. So I start frantically writing and typing away. I spend like 1.5 very good hours working on it. And it turns out to be a very mediocre speech. It's a speech that's good. It's alright. It's not generic. It's like better than generic, I would say, but it's still kind of bad. Like everyone else's speech was so good. Like, their speeches were just so good. They had very nice themes, and like, weren't cliche, well crafted, very eloquent. They were just fantastic speeches. And mine was alright. It had a good central idea, but was kind of poorly executed. And so I wasn't really proud of it. And the whole day I was actually just stressing out about it. And I was super tired today too. So yeah, it was not that fun. But let's see. See, now I'm panicking a bit because I don't remember what I did the 2 days prior to this, and I have to write about it in my journal later so I don't forget. But where was I? Oh, yes, panicking. And so the whole day I was like, yeah, and I talked to my friend about it a bit, and he gave me some ideas. But in the end, I just sat down for like 2.5 hours. Like, I got home at 2:30. I wrote until 5, like almost 100% focus. Like, I checked my phone in the middle, like a couple times, but that was just like checking for notifications or responding to a quick message. And after that, I was right back in the game. I did sleep for 10 minutes in between. I just close my eyes and think for 10 minutes. But overall, it was like almost, I was just like thinking about what I could write for the speech the whole time for 2.5 hours, which for me is kind of achievement because I haven't done that much focus stuff in that long. And that really made me happy. Even though the speech turned out, it was much better than the first version, but the second version was like, alright. Even though the speech turned out alright, I just thought it was nice to be able to actually do something productive for 2.5 hours. Like, that basically showed me that if I really needed to do it in college, like to focus in college and get something done, I think I could. And all I need to do is just force myself to. And once you get started, it's like not too bad. And so I was pretty happy with myself after that. But yeah, I guess that's the story of how I almost didn't have a graduation speech because in the hour, okay, this is basically what happened. The principal asked for a speech. Principal, I'm not going to say your name on here, but dear Mr. or Mrs. Principal, if you're watching this, please forgive me. I just wanted to give the best speech I could. And yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, let's just call her Principal Cupcake. Weird name, I know. Not meant to be insulting anyway. Principal Cupcake was like, because she wakes up really early. She wakes up like 4:55 a.m., which is a very big commitment, very respectable. But that means she opened her email at like 4:55 and she sent us an email at like 5, a little past 5. I was like, I don't have your speeches. And so one of the other speakers sent her the folder with all the speeches. And the thing is, she didn't have viewing access yet because they just sent the link. They didn't give her access. So I basically had until she sent us an email being like, I don't have viewing access to finish my speech. And I didn't want to risk it. So I just spent like 1.5 hours. That was like in the morning. But then after that, she had to talk to me about making some edits to another speech. And so I got the opportunity to actually like spend good time on the speech and actually make it something I was somewhat decently proud of, as opposed to like kind of a pile of trash. It wasn't that trashy, but it was not the best work. Not my proudest work. But yeah, I guess that's the story of how I almost didn't have a graduation speech. I've told it like 2 times. Once, second time in more detail. Yeah. I guess that's it. I mean, right now, it's really polluted outside. If you guys have been looking at the news, the Canadian wildfires, wherever, are blowing down to the northeast, and it's really foggy outside. I may make a separate video about that too. But that's that. Also, I'm in a really big poker lull. Those are some nice ideas. 1 second, let me write them down. Pollution, poker lull. Okay, 2 ideas. Yeah, that'll last me 2 days. That's good. But yeah. Also playing Minecraft is 1.20 released today, which is exciting. Might start a new server soon. As regards to the video, I don't know what I'll do with that. I really don't. We'll see though. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Do the subscribes. Do all the YouTuber stuffs. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, if I upload. Bye.